on here today to share a win, like a super big win. It was super amazing to me. This morning, I woke up 5 o'clock in the morning because I said I wanted to be up before Sarai gets up. I mean, she sleeps into about like 9, 10 anyways, but then I have like all this time to get through the things I want to do without feeling rushed to do them. And it's my Sparta year, right? So I'm trying to be focused and disciplined. So anyways, I'm up and I'm going through the Safe House app. It's the app that's the school for this business occult school I'm doing, right? And I'm reading through it. I'm reading through the question and answers. I did my homework, my lessons for the day. And as I'm reading through the question and answers, I see that it's her assistant is answering, Saraswati. She's answering a lot of the questions, and I was like, wow, these are really good answers. And I was like, I wonder what it would be like to like work with them. And I started like asking to want to work with them. I was like, I would love to like be involved in their business, like rather than start from scratch and get my own, which it's coming. Like I can literally feel it. It's coming, and not right now. So that's okay. What would it be like to be in their energy, in their business, and learn it from the inside, from the back end, and be a part of building and contributing, and yeah, so I just had that thought, right? Let it go. Like I didn't even, it was like, oh, that would be so cool, right? Go on with life. And I was super, super productive today. Got all my shopping done. That was another win. Holy smokes. I bought so many fruits and vegetables because I'm going to be juicing for most of the week. And I'm trying to like give my digestion a vacation or a reset, a break. And I was like, I Googled like where to buy the best produce, because I've been really disappointed in Walmart produce and Publix produce. Like a lot of the produce has been kind of yucky. Have you guys been experiencing that? Like things rot extra fast. They don't taste. They have like no taste. Anyway, so I would like Googled best produce, and there's this produce shop. It's like an international store that's only like 2 miles away from my house. So Jason comes over and we go to the shop. Jason's Sarai's dad, for those who don't know. And I was gonna go by myself because it was like, okay, he'll stay with the baby and I'll go by myself. But I was like really nervous whenever I go to like a new place by myself. Because of my one-handedness, I'm always a little bit nervous because I'm like, I don't know what the setup is like. It's kind of like when I go to a buffet and there's nowhere to put the plate down so I could serve myself. Like, that's how sometimes supermarkets are for me. It's like I don't know what their setups are like. I don't know how, you know how Aldi's you have to put in the quarter to pull out the thing. Sometimes I struggle one-handed to like maneuver the stuff, or will they give bags, will they not give bags? Like I don't know the lay of the land, so sometimes I get like a little nervous. And he's like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm a little nervous. I've never been to the place before. I don't know what to expect. And he's like, well, we'll come with you if you want. And Sarai did not want to, but Jason wanted to be helpful, so I was like, okay. So that was a win. Whatever, we do all that. We get back to the house. It's awesome. He leaves. I'm going through emails. And there's an email from Safe House. Like, from Safe House. Saying that they're hiring. And it's like a little part-time gig. Cash money, like. That's another thing with me. It's like, I'm always looking for work that's off the books because I don't want it to interrupt my health insurance that I get from my being disabled, right? I get disability, and they have like, the system is really, it's just really weird the way they set it up. So it's like you can't really earn any money because then you lose your disability, which means you lose your health care, which I'll speak in the I, which means I would lose my health care. And that's been one of the like caps that I've put on myself, like, oh, I can't earn money because I'll lose my disability insurance. And it's good insurance all over the country. I pay like $100, nothing really, right? So I'm like, but I've not been willing to give it up. And I think that's part of what I need to be willing to give up this year, is like this cap. All right, that's why purging is good, right? Because these things come up, and I'm like, yeah, I need to sit with that and look at that, because I'm ready to give that up. And in my head it goes, if I give it up, then how many hours am I going to have to work to make up what I just gave up for not working? So that's the little game that happens in my head. Anyways, that's not what the point was. The point was that they're hiring, and it's off the books, and it's cash paid each day. And the only thing that, like, they didn't want a resume, they wanted a human design chart, and for you to tell them a little bit about like what your current gig is. So I was like, oh my God, and to send them a picture of your room, which I found really interesting. So luckily today I had cleaned up already and put everything away, so my room was looking especially neat. Oh, sorry for the annoying buzzing. My car makes so many noises, but they're all to help me know when there are other cars around, if I'm getting too close to something. Anyways, guys, I was just blown away. I really felt like, oh my God, I created this. I created this opportunity. Like, it's meant for me. I don't know if they know it yet, but it's meant for me. The gig is meant for me. And it would be helpful. So I wonder, right, like, what else is available when we throw things into the universe, or like, and like, if we're ready and willing to receive it. I'm still kind of just giddy about that it happened. Like, at this point, it doesn't even matter whether they give me the gig or not. Just the fact that that happened was just a win, a super win. And I've been having a lot of synchronistic events like that, where like, I'll be saying something to a friend, and then I'll listen to a podcast, or I'll watch a short or a reel or a TikTok or whatever, and it'll validate what I was saying, feeling, thinking. And it's just more confirmation that, like, I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know, right? And that will always be the case. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to not know everything. And it's okay to, like, own what I know. And so the visual I get is, like, to be full of myself. There's always been this, like, oh, like, I have to, like, oh, cower, but I don't know, and, you know, I can't be too big. And now it just feels like expanded into myself, like, full of myself. All right, the baby's gonna wake up. We gotta get inside. Is there anything else? Just appreciation. I genuinely have big appreciation for this life of mine. And I mean, like, literally 2 months ago, I was like ready to call it quits on life. You know, it's like, you know what, let me get this trust together so I could put all my assets into the trust, and my babies will be fine and taken care of, and I'm good to go. So to go from there and in like a few weeks just be on the other side of that, feeling really empowered and have this like gumption for life again, like, okay, I got this, I can keep going. And I didn't give up, and I just kept making choices, and it may look crazy and messy to the outside, but it was like perfect for me. And then how all of the, like, the things just kind of fell into place one after another, and they continue to do that. And I'm just really appreciative of the experience, the myriad of experiences, right? And I'm excited. I got like a little nervous today, and I'm sure this is going to keep coming up over and over again. It's like I get nervous and I'm like, what am I thinking? I can't really buy a business. Like, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, me? I'm like so little. Like, how am I going to do it? Or how am I going to run it? Or like, yeah, I just go, the intrusive thoughts or whatever. Ugh. Burp. Yeah. Gotta give them some neutral energy. And it's like, yeah, it's okay to have the doubt. Oh, one of the women I really love, Crystal the Oracle, she said, doubt is the proof of belief. And I was like, what? Doubt is the proof of belief? She's like, well, if you think of belief as a spectrum, right? Like, you can only have the doubt if you have the belief. There would be no doubt if there was no belief. It just wouldn't exist. So when all those doubts come up, it's just like proof that I believe. I do believe. And I'm a little scared. And that's good. That's good. Alrighty, guys. Love ya. Bye.